You've seen them, right? Those tech review channels? And you're thinking, wait a minute, how are they reviewing a brand new gadget when they clearly don't own it? And where's their face? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain on that whole mystery. We're going to break down the exact blueprint for making these kinds of successful, anonymous tech videos using AI, taking a page from creators like AI Mask Man.
Okay, look at this. 900,000. And just to be clear, that's not views, that's subscribers for just one single faceless tech channel. This is absolute proof that there's a huge, hungry audience out there just waiting for this kind of content. We're talking top channels pulling in 6 figures from ads and affiliate links. Seriously, the potential is just massive.
So that just leads to the one big question, right? How? How is this even possible? How are these anonymous creators building these massive followings, making serious money, without all the crazy costs and the pressure of being on camera that we always think of with YouTube? Well, stick around, because in this explainer, we're going to show you exactly how it's done.
All right, first things first. Let's talk about the big problem, the thing that stops so many people from even starting. You know, that huge gap between the dream of being a creator and what you think it actually takes to get there. And this slide, man, this lays it out perfectly. The 2 paths. Over on the left, you've got the old school way, right? A mountain of expensive gear, super long, draining film shoots, and a budget that just gets destroyed by buying new products all the time. But now, look to the right. That is the new way. All you need is a laptop. Seriously, AI is your crew, being anonymous is your brand, and you never have to spend a dime on a gadget. It's a total game changer. Okay, so how do we actually pull this off? Well, it all boils down to a simple, repeatable formula. We're about to walk you through a 5-step blueprint that takes you all the way from a brand new idea to a finished video.
So here it is. This is our roadmap. First, research to find a killer topic. Second, we let AI write an awesome script. Third, we grab all the visuals we need legally. Fourth, we get a voiceover. And finally, fifth, we put it all together in the edit. Simple, right? Let's jump into step 1.
All right, step 1, it's all about finding that winning idea. And you know what the best part is? These methods are totally free. You can just hop on Amazon, search for hot gadgets, and filter by newest arrivals to see what's just landed. Or, you know, a quick Google search for trending gadgets 2024. Or, and this is a total pro move, you can just go find other successful faceless channels and see what's working for them. It's basically like having a cheat sheet for what's already popular.
But listen, having an idea is one thing. You've got to validate it. This step is so important. You have to use a tool, something like VidIQ, to make sure people are actually looking for your topic. I mean, the person who created our source material, they looked up camping gadgets and found over 42,000 people were searching for it every single month. That is your green light. That's how you know you're not just wasting your time.
Okay, so we've got a killer topic that we know people are searching for. Now it's time for step 2, the script. And the whole goal here is to use AI, like ChatGPT, to write a script that sounds like a real person, not some robot just reading off a list of features.
And this right here, this is where the real magic happens when you work with AI. It's all about your prompt. You can't just expect it to read your mind. You have to treat it like a junior copywriter that you need to give really specific instructions to. I mean, look at this. Be engaging. Use various sentences. Write a hook at the beginning. When you're this specific, you're not just getting a wall of text back. You're getting a story, a narrative that's actually designed to grab people and keep them watching.
Script? Check. Now we need the visuals. Step 3 is all about grabbing your clips and images. And the beautiful thing is, you get them straight from the source. We're talking the product's Amazon page, their official website, even their own YouTube channel. Think about it. They want you to use this stuff to promote their product for them.
Okay, let's talk about the voice of your channel. You basically have 2 options here. Option A, which is what's usually recommended, is just using your own voice. It's the quickest way to build that trust and create a unique brand that's all yours. But if you want to stay 100% anonymous, then option B is for you. An AI voice from a tool like 11 Labs is an absolute game changer. Just a little pro tip. Pick a dynamic style like entertainment so you don't get that boring, robotic, monotone sound.
And last but not least, step 5, editing. This is the fun part. This is where you take all those pieces, the script, the visuals, the voiceover, and you stitch them all together into a slick, polished video. So, I know what you might be thinking. Wow, that sounds like a lot of different programs to learn and juggle. But I want you to think about it differently. Don't think of it as a bunch of software. Think of it as your own personal AI production crew.
and every member of that crew has one specific, really important job to do.
And here's the crew list. VidIQ? That's your research analyst. ChatGPT? That's your scriptwriter. 11 Labs is your voice actor. Canva is your main video editor. And CapCut is the one who comes in and adds that final polish. It's a whole production team, and it all fits right on your laptop.
All right, let's just tackle the elephant in the room, shall we? Copyright. It's probably the biggest question you have about this whole method, and honestly, it's a really good question. So let's talk about how to do this safely and, ethically.
So here's the core idea, which comes straight from our source material. The whole point is that you're giving these companies free promotion. That usually want that. But the really important thing is that you're operating under what's called fair use. Because you're adding your own voice, your own review, and your own edits. You're actually creating something brand new. You're not just re-uploading their marketing video.
And just to be extra safe, you should follow this little checklist. Always put a copyright disclaimer in your description and give credit to the company. Put a contact email in there too, just in case. And here's a fantastic editing tip to really back up your fair use claim. Don't use long video clips. Chop them up into little 3 or 4 second pieces. Then stick some still images in between them. It's such a simple trick, but it makes a huge difference.
And there you have it. We've covered everything. From that first big idea all the way down to the nitty-gritty of getting it made. So now it's time to stop learning and start launching.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's simple. You now have a complete, step-by-step, super low-cost blueprint to do this yourself. Something that probably seemed really complex and expensive is now just a simple plan that really anyone can follow.
Which really just leaves one last thing. The tools are there. The plan is clear. Your personal AI crew is all assembled, and they're waiting for your instructions. So the only real question left is, what topic are you going to choose first?